What's going on, guys? This is Kedar here. So today in this video on supplemental security income SSI, the SSI Restoration Act of 2021, many of you right here in the community requested all the details where we are currently standing regarding the supplemental security income Restoration Act of 2021, with a primary goal being update in eligibility for supplemental security income program. And there are actually couple of useful updates, things like inflation adjustment after the benefits, consumer price index for elderly consumers, also update in a supplemental security income benefit amounts, also elimination of marriage penalty, and there are a couple of useful things now they brought back and they want to restore. So without further ado, let's get right into all the details. Now right here in the comment section below, I've seen number of comments. People are commenting out asking for an update on SSI Restoration Act, and today in this video, that's exactly we are going to check out what's the exact status after the introduction, whether it's passed in the Senate, passed in the House to the President, or it has become a law. Starting from the introduction until it becomes law, there are a couple of steps and processes, so there are lots of details right here in this video. So without further ado, let's discuss all the details. However, quickly before we start this video, make sure to check out other videos and make sure to hit that like button for me. That really helps us pushing out all these videos. And with that being said, let's get right into all the details. Let me summarize the December payment schedule. Onto the first of the month, there will be two important payments going out. Onto the 1st December SSI payment will be normally heading out, as well as all those group of beneficiaries. If you have received your social security before May 1997, do check out 1st of the December. That's simply how the dates are lying onto the calendar. There will be two payments coming on a single day. Moving forward, if your birth date falls between 1st to 10th of the month, then continue to watch out 13th of the December for your social security fixed income benefits to be deposited. Then 20th of the December, if your birth date falls between 11th to 20th of the month. Then talking about this 27th of the December, if your birth date falls between 21st to 31st of the month, your benefits will be deposited on 27th December. So continue to watch out all these important dates. And talking about the second SSI payment, that will be heading on to the 29th of the December. Now guys, remember, this is not an extra payment, not bonus payment, not an additional check. It's not an overpayment. It's your January 2024 SSI payment, which will be arriving just couple of days early right here onto the 29th of the December. And guys, it's really important to check the January SSI payment because it will be arriving alongside with the COLA increases. Yes, you heard it right. Into the month of January, you'll be going to receive the next year cost of living adjustment, which is 3.2%. So remember, your January SSI checks will be little higher than the December SSI checks. Okay, so many of you right here in the community requested the latest update on SSI Restoration Act. As of right now, what's really going on? So let's quickly discuss about all the details, because there are some interesting things that are happening when it comes down to the SSI Restoration Act. And speaking of that, there are some provisions within the act. Now there are a couple of things about SSI Restoration Act and where we currently stand. There are tons of details, so let's get right into all the details. Now first off, the SSI Restoration Act was brought back into the play by few key senators and on the Democratic side as well. So they brought back this one with a primary goal being update in eligibility for supplemental security income program. And there are actually couple of useful updates, things like inflation adjustment after the benefits, consumer price index for elderly consumers, also update in a supplemental security income benefit amounts, also elimination of marriage penalty, and there are a couple of useful things now they brought back and they want to restore this. Now here is the thing, supplemental security income has not been reformed since 1989. Yeah, we are talking about 1989. That's the last time when this program went underway, some sort of a changes, and we are talking about major reforms other than that of a SSI program. So basically the program has been around about 50 years or so, and it has not been undergone through a major changes during that entire time. So is it going to change due to the SSI Restoration Act 2021? Now there are few things within this program that we need to consider, and some of the things are severely out of date, and particularly it's the marriage penalty. And I think we can probably all agree on this fact. This is the one thing that needs to get out of there right from the act right away. So anyway, let's talk about it, where we currently stand on this SSI Restoration Act as of right now. Okay, so as of right now, Congress is currently working on SSI Restoration Act in the Senate, and the Senate is currently working on that as well, and they are thinking about it whether to push it through or just stand with the bill. Now the most important question is there any possibility that it may become passed? Probably there might be any possibility it. Or probably you might be asking, what is the likelihood of it getting passed next year 2023? So let's talk about all that details. Now, since there are some drastic changes, big changes that would be coming to the bill in the event that this one is almost considered in the verge of passing this year versus next year. Speaking of the one of the major provisions in the bill is to raise the monthly benefits, that is the update in supplemental security income benefit amounts. So right from the current benefits SSI federal standard payment, they are trying to get it up to the federal poverty line, which is, by the way, the federal poverty line is $13,590 per year or $1,132 on a monthly basis. So if you divide 13,590 divide by 12, well, that comes out to $1,132. And again, I'm a little bit rounding off right over here. It's actually 1,132.5. And speaking of the next major provision within the bill, and that is to remove the marriage penalty. And again, if you are somebody who is receiving SSI, if you are married or if you want to become married, then you are probably looking at this situation and saying that if you are married, you are getting penalized if you are somebody receiving SSI. So being unmarried actually becomes advantageous. And unfortunately, there are some people right here in the community which are not getting married just because of this simple fact. They don't want their benefits to get reduced substantially as a result of marriage penalty. Also, speaking of next couple of provisions is that raising the asset levels. So as of right now, for a single person, it's $2,000, and for couples, it's actually $3,000. And they don't allow you to have much money you set aside. Otherwise, you're basically forfeiting your benefits. And if you have these assets over these levels, now again, there are some exceptions, but generally, as per the rule, for most of the part, you can't really have a whole lot of money. So in the last year, when they were bringing SSI Restoration Act, lawmakers were saying that what these people supposed to do in the event that we go through another 2020 type of situation, a very bad economical situation where not much money to lean back on $2,000 as a single person or $3,000 as a marriage couple. And that's the reason they wanna raise those asset levels from $2,000 going all the way up to $10,000 for individual, and from $3,000 for couples, they want to raise it to $20,000 for married couples. So again, that would be pretty nice levels for the asset. Now, speaking of where we currently stand on this one, as of right now, as per my research right over here on congress.gov, here is the latest action, and looks like Senate is still working currently on this one, and it's still in the Senate's budget committee. It's currently referred to the Committee on Finances. So speaking of where we currently stand, it's in the process of introduction, not passed in the Senate, and we really don't know when it is coming. It might be coming this year, next year, we can't say for sure. And this bill is really useful for SSI recipient because this bill would improve the lives of millions of SSI beneficiaries around the country, including over 2 million older adults who are living below federal poverty level due to inadequate benefit levels. And those people often lose their denied benefits due to outdated eligibility rules. And also, it certainly would help out fixed income beneficiaries, about 8 million of those beneficiaries. And we can see a great time will come probably after, right in front of the midterm elections. So that's my honest take on this. I thought I'd let you know where we currently stand on SSI Restoration Act of 2021. Make sure to hit that like button for me. That really helps us. Thank you so much for watching this video till then. And this is Kedar from How To Guys signing out.